What's up everyone? On this video, I get the opportunity to work with walleyes for tomorrow, specifically the Shawano Chapter, and I get first-hand experience at collecting walleyes, harvesting the eggs, and releasing the fries back into Shawano Lake. It was definitely a fun experience, and I learned a lot about walleyes for tomorrow and how they're making a better walleye fishery for everyone.
Hi, my name is Ken Vanaplas. I'm the chapter chairman of Walleyes for Tomorrow in Shawano. We run a hatchery on Shawano Lake each year. We've been running it since 2012, every year except for 2020 with COVID. Walleyes for Tomorrow has 9 of these portable hatcheries scattered throughout Wisconsin. Walleyes for Tomorrow has been around for about 35 years. Started down in Fond du Lac with a bunch of fishermen trying to figure out how they could help with the walleye population on Lake Winnebago. Walleyes for Tomorrow is a 100% volunteer organization. That includes the board of directors, and every chapter chairman is on the board of directors, so it's a homegrown organization. My responsibilities for the chapter are overseeing our yearly hatchery operations, helping organize our kids' fishing day, where we take about 100 to 130 kids out fishing with a pro, give them a fishing pole, buy them lunch, and hope to get them hooked on fishing. So how we capture the fish are we use flake nets. Flake nets are a net that has a 75-foot curtain from the shoreline out to the deeper end in the water, and the fish will run into the curtain and they'll get scared and they'll want to go deep, so they'll run along the curtain and go into the trap part of the net where we hold them till the morning.
.41.6.
Collecting process, what we'll do is we'll take the fish out of the nets, bring them to shore, put them and separate them in tubs by sex. We will check the females to see if they're ready to give eggs. If they're ready to give eggs, then we will gently rub their stomachs to get the eggs out, put them into a dry bowl. At the same time, 2 other guys are working on a couple of the males. Once we are ready to go with the eggs and the milt, then we'll add water to the milt and mix it up, and we pour that over the eggs. The next stage would be the mixing stage. We have a couple volunteers that'll be taking foam paintbrushes and gently mixing the eggs for 2 minutes, because that's the very maximum that the eggs would accept the milt and become fertilized. Otherwise, then what happens is the eggs will close, That's Mother Nature's safety valve so that bacteria and fungus can't get into the eggs. Once we're done with that process, then we rinse the milt off the eggs, put them in trays and hold them for an hour, where we put a bentonite clay and water solution over them to keep them from sticking together. In nature, they want to stick to rocks and grass, and we can't have that in the jars because they would be one big clump. To put the eggs into jars, what we do is we will clean the bentonite clay off of the eggs, measure the eggs by fluid ounces for each female fish. Then what we'll do is we'll get the measurement of that, and you multiply that by 4,000. And at that stage of the egg's life, there's 4,000 eggs in every fluid ounce. So, and a typical walleye on Shawano Lake will give about 16 ounces. Then in each jar holds, we put in about 80 ounces of eggs, and we aim for about 350,000 eggs in each jar. By the time we're done, we'll have 6 million eggs in the hatchery, and we'll hatch out on a typical year, between 5 and 5.5 million. Incubation time for the eggs is, for us, what we've had so far is anywhere from 9 days to 32 days. It all depends on water temperature. This year, we are at day 19, and we're really seeing a good hatch. The release process, how we let the little guys go is we will drain down the tanks in the holding area, the big blue tanks, drain those down, and we'll take the water and what's left in water and fry in the tanks and pour them into big igloo coolers. Take them out to the deep part of the lake and temper the water just like you would with a goldfish or any other fish you buy in the store, where you have to match it to the water temperature, the aquarium temperature. Otherwise, we'd lose all the fry. So then what we'll do is we'll siphon the fry out of that tank, shut the motor off, and just drift and release the fry out in the deep. Now, the reason we do that gets them past all the predators in the shorelines and shallow water, and it also putting it on their food source, the zooplankton. Our best guess, or our best hope, would be that 0.5% of the fish, the fry that we release, will make it to spawning age. So if we release 5 million, that would give us around 25 to 30,000 adult spawning age fish. I don't think we're seeing that on Shawano, but we are seeing some pretty good success. For the Shawano chapter, the way to get a hold of us is through our Facebook page is the best way. Message us on Facebook. We check that as often as we can. For walleyes for tomorrow, if you were interested in starting your own chapter, or if you needed to contact us, you can contact us through our webpage, and that's walleyesfortomorrow.org. In spring, there's always opportunities for volunteering with the hatchery, and then also with the collecting of the eggs and releasing. There's also opportunities to work with us on our projects, the rock projects that we've done. We have other projects coming up, and then also with our kids fishing. Walleyes for Tomorrow, all chapters have a fundraising event. So the chapters have a banquet, and that's how Walleyes for Tomorrow, that's our main fundraiser, are the banquets, meat raffles, fishing tournaments. It all depends on the chapter in the area. The one thing that people really need to understand is Walleyes for Tomorrow is a 100% volunteer organization. Right from the chairman of the board, the president of Walleyes for Tomorrow, down to every volunteer that works with us. And you can see behind me are some of our sponsors. Please support our sponsors, because that's another big way that we do what we can do. We kind of joke about it. For your donations or your membership money, well, I guarantee I'll throw it in the water.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed and learned something from this video. It was definitely a fun experience for me and I learned a lot. Walleyes are definitely one of my favorite fish out there, and I was happy I was able to see the whole process. But I'm also happy that there is a fully volunteer organization out there putting in so much work to provide a sustainable and thriving walleye population. So anyways, I want to say thank you to Walleyes for Tomorrow. Thank you, Ken, for allowing me to come in and experience this wonderful project you guys have going on. It definitely was a great experience for me. So if anyone is looking for more information or looking to get involved with Walleyes for Tomorrow, I will leave more information in the description below. So anyways, thank you Walleyes for Tomorrow, and thank you all for watching.